Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. Starting off with breaking health news. As you may already know, it's official. Governor Steve Sisolak suspends Nevada's mask mandate starting today, following other states. Review Journal's Renee Summerhour gives us the details on some exceptions. Renee?
Jen, the suspension is not in compliance with the CDC's current recommendations for states with high or substantial transmission rates. But today, the governor is saying masks will no longer be required in public spaces. However, there are locations where you still may need to wear one. Sisolak said the federal mask mandate requirement will be in places like the airport, on planes, and on public transportation. Sisolak and CCSD saying that masks will no longer be required at schools, but stress that school districts need to work with local health officials to plan for breakouts.
I expect going forward to still see Nevadans and visitors occasionally utilizing masks when they are out in public. There will be times moving forward and going forward when I will still wear a mask because I want to protect my fellow Nevadans.
California's governor said Monday that he too would let the state's indoor mask mandate expire next week for those who have been vaccinated against COVID-19. However, individual counties in California can continue to require masks, and face coverings will still be required for children in school. Jen?
In other top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A trip to the grocery store no longer requires a mask. Here's our online poll asking residents if they agree with the governor's decision. So far, an overwhelming majority are voting yes. Review Journal's Carrie Roper has more. Carrie?
Jen, just hours after Governor Steve Sisolak made the announcement that he would be rescinding the mask mandate moving forward, we spoke to local shoppers who have been more than excited for the past few years to finally say goodbye to the requirement of masks.
Free.
Tired.
That's how many people described feeling today as the news quickly spread that masks would no longer be required. Some saying it's been a long time coming.
I hope we become more positive and tolerant and kind to people and let people live their own lives, not keep telling people what to do.
While mask signage at many businesses have not yet been taken down, others say they still have concerns.
Everyone's probably going to start taking their masks off, so I'm just going to wear mine. I've gotten sick already, so I'm good.
And Jen, it was definitely different watching people go in and out of businesses for the first time in years without wearing masks. But now the real challenge will be on individual businesses as to what they decide to implement. We'll continue to follow this story here on 7 at 7. Jen?
Over in Summerlin, police need your help IDing 2 car theft suspects at a home near West Charleston Boulevard. The victims say their stolen credit card was used at this convenience store on North Tenaya Way and are offering a $10,000 reward. And a former Wynn executive gets 1 year in prison in the college admissions bribery scandal. Gamal Abdelaziz was also ordered to pay a $250,000 fine in Boston federal court. Prosecutors say the Las Vegas parent paid $300,000 to get his daughter into USC.
Sports, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the mobile app today. It's Heidi Fang out here at Radio Row. Super Bowl week is well underway, as well as the festivities, including a news conference with the halftime show performers Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre. All took place here on Thursday. Here's what they had to say about performing in the big game.
This is a blessing because the Super Bowl is the biggest sporting event in the world, and hip-hop is the biggest form of music in the world.
Yep.
And for us to be able to have the opportunity to bring the two worlds together, we got the queen of R&B.
Yep.
We got the king of hip-hop.
Yep.
We got just all of his, proteges in the place. This is what it's about. This is what hip-hop and the NFL is supposed to be about.
In Business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. In case you didn't know, Monday is Valentine's Day, and Nevadans are getting ready to spend on the ones they love. The Retail Association of Nevada says residents will spend nearly $230 million on candy, flowers, jewelry, and other signs of affection, close to pre-pandemic levels. Plus, Nevada's senators call for the suspension of federal gas tax for the rest of the year. Senators Catherine Cortez Masto and Jackie Rosen are co-sponsoring the legislation to help drivers struggling with rising gas prices. Cortez Masto says the bill will help lower costs for Nevada families. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every blooming thing. What a pleasant week so far. Temps are still in the 60s, tapering off into the 50s later. On Friday, another day to soak in that vitamin D, with the sun here to stay. Temps are set to peak at 78 degrees and bottom out at 50. We'll have 3 more days of that before the clouds come in on Monday. Starting Tuesday, get ready to pull those jackets out. We're seeing slightly cooler temps and some wind.
Sports betting sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Caesar Sportsbook is promoting a 24-hour sale on the Rams minus 3.5 over the Bengals in Sunday's Super Bowl. The book plans to keep the line at 3.5 until Friday morning, when it'll move the line to minus 4. Caesars is the only sports book at 3.5, and it also has the best money line on the Rams at minus 175.
In lifestyle, big paydays for 3 local gamblers. First, at Arizona Charlie's Decatur location, a guest playing a Dollar Storm slot machine won over $190,000. Across town at Arizona Charlie's Boulder location, a local playing a Wicked Wheel machine won more than $27,000. And at South Point, a local playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em hit a royal flush, winning more than $70,000. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Sassy outfits, type choreography, and comedic lip-sync performances. Review Journal's John Katsamidas tells us all about RuPaul's Drag Race Live.
RuPaul's Drag Race Live is the hit show that will slap you silly. The ongoing show at Flamingo Showroom is the stage version of RuPaul's Drag Race Live. We have 3 new drag queens, all from the TV show. Eureka O'Hara, Jada Essence Hall, and Trinity K. Bonet are all in the show, and they're great. And another highlight of the show is the Sync-O-Meter. You have to see the show to know what that is.
Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.